both teams right now, definitely to be excited. Like both teams right now on good rolls. Like,
I can say for sure we are going to see a Firefin in this match. We are going to take a quick look at the stats though. We do see Crème Fresh pretty strong 4-2 yesterday, taking matches over Endless Ocean, Double Time, Jozu, and Skillin K2, earning them their spot in this top 8 here. Unfortunately, taking losses against both Saikai and Tomo. Saikai unfortunately already out of the tournament, but Tomo moving on into the semifinals. So if they can make their way into the finals, they get revenge. Ethereal taking their loss against Firmament and Saikai. Everything else, they're actually one of the teams that gave Extermination that 8th place seeding in the Swiss. That 2-1 win over Extermination was outstanding. I think we casted that match yesterday too. So
yes, we did. That was defeating the odds that were stacked against them and just proving that they had
100% odds of Extermination winning. Well, we could see that happen again. It is Crème Fresh versus Ethereal, and Ethereal moves on. Extermination gets their chance for revenge to make their way into the finals. But right now, Crème Fresh are looking very solid as well. They hadn't been performing very strong coming up to this point, you know? But yesterday, they showed what they can do.
It's very nice that certainly in this tournament, they have seemingly demonstrated that they have found their feet and definitely have a strong game to bring on here. So, two teams feeling very confident in their games, and you can pulling out all stops, and yeah.
and a long time ago, like in Splatoon 1, like this was Crème Fresh was a dominant team known for taking the double charger composition of like you have Brian on the charger and Lean on the Squiffer. But now they've changed up their composition to match up with the meta. They changed out the players a little bit too. We got Pliny playing, Kronos, and Ben as well. I'm very curious to see if Majin will come in to bring in the mix, but that does mean double blasters in the form of Ben and Majin.
I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing, though.
No, not necessarily.
You've seen Majin's Rapid Blaster, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's the guy. He's been maining Rapid Blaster since Splatoon 1 days, so he is completely familiar with that weapon. But this is going to be a very interesting game indeed. We're going to be going to Starfish main stage once again onto Splat Zones. And I'm very interested to see what Crème Fresh are going to do, because I'm pretty sure Fumiko is going to be bringing that fire from Splat Charger.
I'm almost tempted to say that if Brian shows up as well, that he may bring out a Firefin of his own as well, as he's definitely a believer of the Firefin, as one of the few viable chargers left. So, would not be surprised to see a Firefin versus Firefin matchup.
Yeah, I'm very interested to see how this is going to turn out as well.
Like, Fumiko was doing some serious work with their Firefin yesterday. As you saw with the bomb rush to the Rainmaker shield pop and push, really helping to secure one of those early game pushes. Obviously, this is Splat Zone, so I'm not going to get a kind of push like that, but still having that pressure on the zone with the suction bomb rush.
We are going to see Majin. Yeah, we see Majin jump into the lobby. So, Ben is on Ethereal. I'm dumb. I'm sorry about that. I was looking at the wrong thing.
I mean, it's hard without the clan tags, right?
Yeah, Ben play the blaster for Ethereal. Now I remember this correctly. I remember things, of course. But yeah, Majin, the blaster main for Crème Fresh. Kronos playing. I believe Kronos will be on the Tri-Sasha, if I remember correctly. I actually don't recall what Heaven or Pliny play either. I don't think I haven't actually seen too much Crème Fresh personally. Do you
likewise, recently, I actually haven't.
I believe you guys cast the first game yesterday. It was between Crème Fresh and Endless Ocean. Like, what kind of composition did you see come out from Crème Fresh?
Oh, yeah, because it was probably the first thing I have forgotten, so...
Oh, Rip.
But definitely some... definitely would not be surprised to see a bucket at the very least. But certainly, given the performance of Crème Fresh, would not sleep on them for being able to do some stuff.
Alright.
Alright.
I am very, very curious to see what's going to happen here. It's going to be game 1 between Crème Fresh and Ethereal. Yep.
Firefin!
Oh my gosh, it's the Firefin vs. Firefin special! This is so rare! We need to, like, enjoy this match.
Highlight the opening.
we have to savor this matchup now, because this is going to be very interesting indeed. Both sides with a pretty...
15-second armor, though.
Oh, this is going to give Crème Fresh a very huge advantage. Majin trying to capture that left side wall. Not going to quite get there yet, as they're going to have to be very careful.
They do take the zone, though. That is taken down by Fumiko. And the bomb rush coming in with that opening there, shutting down Crème Fresh's early.
What was that? Right behind.
Taking the lead.
Right behind Fumiko. I think something popped, but I'm not really sure what that was. But I think it's okay. They're safe for the time being. Meanwhile, Pliny going to respond with his own little bomb rush. This is
opting to jump back to base. That's a questionable. Wait, hang on.
Okay, we have a DC. We're gonna restart this match. That's unfortunate. That happens.
That was such a good opening too.
Oh.
Oh well.
You can just feel our enthusiasm just deflate as soon as this happened.
It was such a good opening too. Like,
yeah, Crème Fresh had a very strong opening, and then one of them disappeared. Like after the incoming proc, he's like, "My job is done. My planet needs me," and just goes away.
You guys will have this in the bag, right? One armor, right?
You only need this one push, guys. Don't worry. You guys got this. You're a strong team. I believe in you.
Not necessarily the thing they have, but they will be allowed one replay at the very least. So better to sort of brush it aside. For the first game, and don't let it phase them. They'll be able to just open the exact same way again, and maybe fix that mistake in the middle. You
can see though why the Firefin Charger is a pretty good weapon for this map. It has the bomb rush for zones. There's a lot of open middle space, a lot of natural purchase for the Firefin Charger. It's just a pretty good weapon that unfortunately gets overshadowed by so much Tri-Slosher usage.
Definitely. And despite the fact that there's quite a lot of obstacles in the center, which a lot of the short-range weapons tend to dislike, trying to move and battle out in the middle, the Charger kind of doesn't care.
And he just sits in the plat. He just sits far back, has full range of the zone. It's like, I'm just gonna sit here. Surprising turfing power as well to cover the zone. So,
ready up, guys. Ready up. Gentleman's rule here. No gear changing here.
Well, we're waiting for Emmett to actually start this. Our awesome observer, the guy behind the stream, Emmett, everyone, just shouting out to him for hosting this amazing stream from eSportBros TV. Make sure you guys give a like and a follow to the stream you're watching right now, because he is doing some amazing stuff here, and we're going to see some amazing game here. First of all, here we go, the real game number 1.
Okay, real game.
The real game.
Hopefully.
It starts here.
Hopefully Heaven's connection decides to stay strong this time. Okay, for real, Firefin versus Firefin.
For real. But both sides, you have Heaven. You see Heaven's job just to get that armor going. Splatter shot. That is the splatter shot.
Majin getting a nice direct there.
That is like the most beautiful sound you can hear as a blaster player. Just like that pop, just feels so good. Oh, and Majin just pressure up every single person on Ethereal. Majin giving no breaks at all whatsoever. Fumiko has to jump out for safety.
Unfortunately, not quite going the way they planned the first game.
No DCs here as an excuse this time. Majin is on full rampage.
All 4 specials on Crème Fresh are ready to go.
Right, but they're trying to go for the flank behind. Majin needs to go back to protect his team. One is already down, but right now they're going to try to blow their special. We're going to see Pliny go down as well. Majin with the bomber. Not fast enough. He's going to be taken out as well from the Inkjet. And there is Ethereal training their specials one after another to get an advantage here, but a very strong early push coming out from Crème Fresh.
Wow, just a very strong showing from both teams with specials coming out left and right. Majin once again getting another... Was that a spin taunt?
I don't know. You know, I've been accused of taunting many times accidentally when it's like, no, I just didn't know if I want to go this way or that way. Guys, I wasn't taunting for reals, okay? Please?
Fumiko being pressured here once again on the perch by the Inkjet.
You can't do much against Inkjet though. That's the one downside to your position as a charger of this map, is that it's easy targets for the Inkjet players. So Fumiko has to back up. Chrono's just chasing after Fumiko. He doesn't care.
No.
He sees the opening. He has Ink armor.
Excellent intercept on Fumiko. Now the bomb rush is gone. The jet
Hypex!
Unable to get anything on Hypex, sorry. Hyper, my bad.
You see him oh my gosh, he even gets the catch onto Watson over the edge. Bennett, the last survivor of the team, won't be able to come back, but he swims right into a bomb!
Anything to the bomb rush, and that's game.
That's it. They can't get back after this one. Oh man, Crème Fresh. That was a great opening start.
Making up for the DC, taking game one.
Just doing a very nice job overall. Majin just doing a fantastic job of zoning out all the members of Ethereal by himself in the early opening, just giving them that strong 26-point push.
Very interesting difference in Majin's approach there between the DC game and the actual game there, where he was able to break through, push forward early on, and just apply so much pressure with that rapid that we have seen Majin's magic work before with basically the same kind of play, on the same stage as well, able to break through.
Alright, we move on to Manta Maria for Rainmaker. We saw many amazing plays here. Just don't take that Rainmaker through the alleyway. That is a death trap if you try to do that. We saw that many times happen throughout this tournament here. Either take the straight path on the side or go the long way around where it's a little bit safer to work your way through. Those are probably the two pathways that people will take on the Rainmaker. Only go through that alleyway if you have that team wipe. That is the only way you can safely go there.
Pretty much. And to be fair, most of the games that we have seen so far have had really good success taking the Rainmaker down the straight line path, which is...
Like I said, it's a very short path. You just jump...
I guess it's surprising for me, though, from the aspect that, shouldn't people be expecting that? It's the short path that everyone will want to take. Shouldn't we be watching that?
The thing is that you can... The middle of the map is really important. You can take that path all the way you want, but if you don't get control and you die going that pathway, coming back is impossible. So you see teams not just go for it right away. They want to take over that huge middle open area of this map because just to give themselves space. And if you just focus on going that right path, you don't get that space. It's a great path to take, but it's very tricky to take that path if you're not careful, and if you don't have the way to come back into the match with it.
Definitely.
What I'm very curious to see is what they're going to do. We see Pliny play the Firefin Charger in the last game. Are we going to see him return to that weapon, and is it going to be a sniper battle on this map? Because this map pretty much could facilitate that.
It could.
It's very interesting. It's just very interesting.
And the bomb rush. So,
because this is one of the few maps where the middle of the map is open enough and flat enough that chargers can rule it very well. We are going to see Harkin, I believe. Is that? Oh, Heaven. Wait.
Harkin.
No, it's not Harkin. I can't read that. It's very small in the menu.
I believe that's just H-A-K-K-E-N.
Hacken?
So Hacken.
Okay, I'm very interested to see. I think Crème Fresh got a bit of restructuring. I think they combined the Grand Fresh team into their lineup after I think they lost Kyver recently to Set to Destroy X, who are having their own successes right now. So Crème Fresh making up a new lineup here, and it looks like it's working out very well for them here coming into this game number 2. Hacken.
Have to see exactly what will be brought to the table here in Game 2 is set between Crème Fresh and Ethereal. Okay, sticking with the trusted Firefin,
Yeah,
and Fumiko
yeah.
opting for the same, so this
Same.
will be yet another sniper versus sniper battle.
It's pretty much the same composition from last time. Even though we saw a sub, it's the same weapons coming out here for both sides. Which, you know, makes sense. These are very nice mid-range, long-range weapons. Not
not dodging the second shot there by Fumiko.
Yeah, this is a very dangerous map if you leave the charger players unchecked. We are going to see Crème Fresh try to go for a flank play. It looks like, or did he drop into the
shut
water?
down.
Oh,
he
that's
was shut down there,
that sucks.
unfortunately.
Yeah, that's the other thing about taking a path. You have to make the jump.
Yeah.
But right now we see this is now a struggle for the middle of the map here. Both sides wanting to try to take control of the middle, taking trades left and right here. Pliny already trying to make his way up to the snipe, but the bomb rush coming down on the floor, so Pliny has to be very careful of his own positioning here. And right now both sides just very content with keeping things very still. Misses, unfortunately misses the snipe, and Hypex will be able to get a direct with the missile. And right now they're going to be taking the lead with that Rainmaker going to the left flank.
Not able to make too much of a push off that, but that is 3 down against Ethereal, however.
Hypex, he's gonna go for a flank here. It looks like just waiting for an opportunity, but Pliny not gonna go there quite yet. Just gonna try to get the Rainmaker in their hands here as they make their way around. Hypex, unfortunately, gonna be caught out here.
No,
they saw him. They knew he was there.
Just a little too impatient there.
Fumiko, very nice work with the charger. Although it is going to be immediately flanked by Kronos, and Kronos just waiting for the drop in. Very easy kill for him.
Oh, but punished there by Watson with the bucket.
So you see right now,
Very
both sides,
done.
the middle of the map is still going to be largely contested for it. It's just the lifeblood of this map. This is how all 3 openings to the other side of the map go through this entire middle courtyard. So it's very important to get control of that.
Going in very ballsy, unfortunately not able to make anything off it. But that's it, Watson able to come in, take out the fish through a different direction. Unfortunately, Crème Fresh have complete control of the center.
Oh, there it is. They're going the straight path.
For their life.
Straight path right there. There they go, making their way down into the middle. Fumiko going to be taken out by the inkjet shot. And now the Rainmaker in the courtyard. Very nicely going the way of Crème Fresh.
Will continue. A couple more points, up to 35. Very strong push.
Oh, Pliny is. I think Pliny is. I'm being told Pliny is Brian actually. So he changed his name for this. I guess he's going for a bit of a name change, but he's doing such a nice job on this charger so far. Ethereal now have to run this Rainmaker back, and they also gave to Fumiko, so they lose that long range coverage, and because of that, easy punish coming out from Kronos once again.
Kronos getting a little distracted by Ben's blaster, but getting snuck down from behind as a result. Ben here with the jetpack, not able to really... Oh, wait, no, never mind. He does get that last shot kill, but is punished on the return. Brian here, unfortunately, in a little bit of a pickle. Nice movement, though, backing off quite cleanly. Unfortunately, that will be the armor coming up on Ethereal's side.
Where's the Rainmaker, though? Like, you see Ethereal pushing really far, Crème Fresh, into their own side, but they're not moving the Rainmaker.
Pushing forward, guys! Like, it's still in the middle!
They're not touching the Rainmaker at all because they lost their huge chance. They had all Crème Fresh in their own courtyard, and they didn't make a push.
What a... unfortunate play.
A little bit greedy, maybe, just trying to fish out the kills for complete safety, maybe opening a pathway very easily, but it took way too long for that to happen, and with that, Crème Fresh just made their way back to the middle of the map. Maja now eyeing the inkjet, eyeing Fumiko for the bigger prize, however, not quite yet. Moves out a little bit too far. Oh, we'll get the direct instead. Hypex drops down.
Good suss out on the inkjet timing as well. Very nice.
Oh, he sees Fumiko. He wants Fumiko.
He's waiting for the armor to drop. Yep. Nice, good,
good, not quite yet. Oh, shoots the wrong side of the wall!
What a snipe!
That was so unfortunate! He sees the wall, shoots the other side of it, expecting Fumiko to be there, but not quite.
No! Unfortunately, not able to get that push there.
It's the alleyway of death. You do not, like I said, it's hard to bring the Rainmaker through that pathway.
Do not push. Do not go. Do not collect $200.
Well, Kronos trying to collect that money for his own team, trying to go on the straight path, but it looks like they only have 10 seconds left. They're just gonna hold on to the Rainmaker. Why should they give it to Ethereal? You know, it's theirs. Kronos going all the way back.
Classic cheese strat. Classic cheese strat.
It works. Why not? You have the lead. You have map control. Why not just take the Rainmaker into your own base, huh? Why not just do that?
There, take it away from the danger. They had the control there with the rest of the team. Just get it out of there. Give them no hope at all. Seal the deal. Nicely done.
That was a great game coming out from Crème Fresh, just taking control. And you see Ethereal trying their hardest. But that one push, they pushed Crème Fresh all the way to their own side of the map and did nothing.
Just didn't have the Rainmaker. That's just... Very huge mistake. Huge mistake there. And almost making up for it with their push through the alleyway, but just not enough pressure and push into the base.
It's been said many, many times, don't move the Rainmaker through that alleyway unless you have a team wipe, because it's so easy for the defending team to just come out from above. They have a very easy slope up, they have a wall up, it's just so hard.
Even then with that push, it wasn't really the fact that they were on the perches above to stop them down. There was that bomb thrown there to force the Rainmaker back through the alleyway, which was then punished, which obviously killed that push. But had they gone down the right path, they obviously had the drop off to the right that could have given them just that little bit more of a push.
And right now, we're going to be going into Tower Control Inkblood Art Academy, and with the way that Crème Fresh have been pressuring every single part, this is going to be a very scary match for Ethereal to go. And, you know, you have Majin on the Rapid Blaster, you have Brian sitting on the Charger. This is another good Charger map indeed, with how flat the middle of the map is. So, Ethereal have to play very carefully here. Fumiko really does need to get control of the middle of the map, and Ben needs to control that tower. This is going to be a very scary match for Ethereal. I mean, we've seen this time and time again. Either it finishes out 3-0 like the second game, or it finishes out into a 5-game match like the first match. Let's see which way the pendulum swings for this one. Crème Fresh versus Ethereal for game number 3.
Indeed. And once again, we will have the sniper duels.
Yep.
Heaven continuing to opt for the dedicated armor build.
You know, I never thought I'd see the day where I'd be praising the sniper duels, because they were rampant in Splatoon 1. Like, E-Leader versus E-Leader, but right here, it's so glad to see a Firefin versus Firefin matchup. And right now, we're just
already getting off that armor.
Oh
15
no!
seconds in, and they're
trying their best.
Not able to get the kill on Hyper.
Yep. So Hyper, very nice. I like his weapon change over to the Octobrush. Very nice control on this map. We've seen Chip play very well with it. And just generally a very good tower control weapon, but wow, Brian was on the case.
Great
he saw that.
Snipe there by Brian. Very good snipe. Didn't see the laser there. And a good snipe there by Ben. He catches
Ben right before he goes around the corner. Oh, catches Fumiko right around the corner again too.
No!
Bomb rush coming out from him. Things are looking good for Crème Fresh here.
That is huge. Not what Ethereal needed right now.
Like, this is like one of those cases, you're playing against a Charger player. You have to watch your corners now. Brian just on the case with huge, really strong map awareness. His team doing a very nice job of invading their base, but has to be very careful. They're starting to invade the tower, but Watson going to be taken out. That's 2 down from the side of Ethereal. Ben's trying to defend with the blast, but can't quite get that final shot in. Where is he going? Pliny runs away with...
Finally get the Charger. They're just getting indirects on the wrong players to get the kills. Finally manages to
gets Heaven! The autobomb connects just in time before he gets the jump away. But it's going to be a 1-for-1 trade.
Unfortunately going down, but...
2 for 2.
Trade.
It's going to be another trade with the Inkjet. And right now, middle of the map, back to neutral for both sides here. Watson trying to control this tower once again. The trades! The trades coming out, but Ethereal, they can't afford trades.
Ben!
He survives. He has the chicken chasing.
Avoiding the Tenatech coming right at them, trying to do some damage.
Oh no!
Right dashing, but getting denied by the wall. into the Tet attack.
He had to fly over the wall. It took him so much time, and he was open for attacks. But Ethereal now going to be able to push with themselves right now. Fumiko sitting on the tower. This is going to be their big push now. They have Ink Armor at the ready. Inkjet of their own. Inkjet Ink Armor combo, very strong indeed. Ben trying to make his way up the slope as well to see if he can control this area. Gets the kill very nicely.
Oh, that's 2 down. 2 down, and Fumiko has the bomb rush at the ready.
Watson just hiding around this area, taking the lead.
Unfortunately, pressure too much, but it's not enough.
Oh my god, Fumiko is just surrounding this tower with bombs. Trying his best, gets the trade with Kronos. The Inkjet's also still alive. Ethereal.
Is it enough? 33 all the way to Ethereal taking the lead. They're not going to be able to make anything else off this, but they can try and deny as much returning control here as possible.
This is a really important moment for Ethereal. They have to hold to the middle of the map now, as they have the same just tower control weapons, the same as Crème Fresh. So as long as they can maintain the status quo here, they're going to be just fine and going to be able to take this game number 3. And right now, Crème Fresh, they're stuck in this little corner here. Majin not even able to make the position he wants to. He's stuck all the way on his own side of the wall here. And Watson is just open to come in to take these trades.
Unfortunate there. Did deploy the armor there, but didn't have theirs up, allowing for that trade to happen. It's a 2 down though, again on Ethereal's side. This will give Crème Fresh a fresh chance.
A double bomb rush coming out. It's pressuring Ethereal. It's pressuring Ethereal. Crème Fresh have the tower now. And we see the classic wall on the tower trying to protect it as much as they can. And it looks like they're trying to do it.
Not the best wall placement, and the Octo Brush is unfortunately a little distracted, is coming up here from behind here, as we can see here, trying to make some work here, but punished by Heaven, who did suss that out. Unfortunately, Fumiko now completely set up back on their perch, on their plat, and denying any push here from Crème Fresh.
Things are looking very scary here for this team right now, but Crème Fresh trying to make their way back into the middle of the map. Ben! 2, 3! 3 down for the side of Crème Fresh. Not looking good in the last 20 seconds of the match. This could be the comeback again. Ethereal have the chance. And fourth.
Oh, that's a really interesting trade there from the Splattershot Jr.
No armor.
Complete control. There is no there's the bomb rush. The trade by Fumiko.
Majin, he's the last chance. Mine on the tower. He gets 1 kill. His teammates are trying to jump to him, but Ben is on the tower. He's right there. Ben saves the day.
Sealing the deal. Oh. Ethereal still in the game. Is this the pendulum swing to the reverse sweep?
It could be Ethereal. This is the game they needed to boost their confidence right now. The very early lead coming out from Crème Fresh. Very nice types coming out from Brian. But you just see Ethereal just coming back with their weapon. Their weapon composition very good for taking over that tower. And they just got a very nice advantage with their own specials. Able to push it all the way onto the platform. And anytime you get that push happen on the platform, that's a very bad sign.
Indeed. And that was exactly the critical moment where the entire state of the game flip-flopped. That was when Ethereal just gained complete dominance over Crème Fresh, able to get that push all the way just shy of checkpoint 3. Incredible reversal from what almost looked like a seal deal.
Yeah, Crème Fresh is going to take that one. It really did look like they're going to take it.
Wow.
Game number 4 right now. It's going to be Muscle Forge on Splat Zones again. And again, I think we're going to see the Firefin duel come out once here. It's not going to be a Firefin duel. It's going to be the Bomb Rush duel.
It will be 2 snipers sitting back on their sides, keep playing the safe game, and just safely hurling bombs into the center.
There's gonna be so many bombs coming out here. It's not even gonna be funny. It's just bombs everywhere in the middle of this map here, just based on the way these two have been playing for the last few games. We're gonna be able to take a quick look at the composition here as we go into the battle. We have the Rapid Blaster and the Firefin once again. Firefin and the Hero Brush variant, it looks like. It's still the regular Octobrush. I think he was playing as last time too.
Yes.
So same composition coming out throughout here. So 2 Bomb Rushes versus 1 Bomb Rush. Very interesting match indeed. I think it sort of does give into Crème Fresh's favor in that case. They have one bomb rush to take the zone, and then the second bomb rush to counter take it just in case.
Well, as you say that, though, unfortunately, it's 2 down on Crème
Oh no!
Margin having to retreat.
He wants to save that bomb rush charge. He does not want to lose it because they need it to take back the zones.
Here comes the double bomb rush. Both of those specials deployed at the same time. Instantly, single-handedly taking the zone through the power of the double bomb rush.
Oh, you see Hyper just take the worst of it. Like, that's the worst position you ever want to be in.
Crème Fresh, though, now looking good. Unfortunately, Brian extending a little too far as the charger and being slapped in the face by the Inkjet. And yet another reversal of the zone cap.
Yeah, I mean, this is the type of map that you're gonna see this a lot, especially when you have so many weapons that do the bomb rush.
Kronos sussed out by the Inkjet, just from all the indirects, had nowhere to go.
My sort of worry coming out for Crème Fresh in this match is how they're gonna take care of this Octobrush. He's currently just sitting on top of the edge of the map, has so much room to go for the attack. Oh, Watson! Oh, what? What?
Sussed out by the bomb.
2 bombs!
No, 2 bombs!
Bombs everywhere! This is now just a bomb. This is just who gets the bombs out first. This is some everywhere bombs.
Nintendo, please add in sub-kill counter, please. We need stats on this. It's just bombs everywhere.
Oh my gosh! Well, right now, Ethereal.
Unfortunately, again, another cat reversal.
Yeah, Ethereal were able to take back the zone on the back of a bomb rush of themselves here, although Fumiko had to trade the life for it. And right now, they're just controlling the zone here right now. Maj are going to be taken out in the middle of the map here.
Ben narrowly avoiding that snipe. Narrow avoidance there.
But again, Ethereal in a really strong position once again here. Watson going to be taken out on the side here, though, and by tradition, Hypex is going to be taken out here as well. Maybe he does manage to get away this time. But
there's another cat reversal coming off the suction bomb rush. Majin has his bomb rush at the ready, chaining at the end of Brian's bomb rush as well. Another cat reversal. Hyper getting in way too aggro, trying to pressure Majin. I'm not able to get the kill and punished by Brian. Just so much reversal going on here right now.
This is just the nature of the map. There are a lot of flank points you can do to go around the sides to take these charges out. There's a lot of flank points around to go side to get some turn. Chrono's going to be dodging this, but it's going to be right into an Inkjet.
Didn't see the jet at the ready though.
Chrono still is alive. He's able to just dodge to the side, doesn't catch the jump down, but no! He jumps right to everybody! Everyone's there at the party.
Unfortunately, that's not what you wanted to have happen, and yet,
oh no, Watson a little bit too focused on getting Brian on the zone, and now it looks like Crème Fresh finally going to be able to take the zone for themselves. Just 20 points away from taking the set away from Ethereal, but Ethereal, they still have the lead. They're fighting back hard. Oh, please, in the very best way, he gets a tap shot. He got the tap shot to Hyper.
They lose the lead. They lose the control.
That is the power of the new charger ability. Holding onto your charge, saving for that one moment. That was
unfortunately not enough to stop the penalty, but it might not even matter at this point, as Crème Fresh looking to completely wipe off that penalty and looking very strong with 3 specials in the wings.
Bomb rush.
Coming out with the bomb rush. They are in control.
Oh, here it is.
They will have the lead. It is 2 down on Ethereal.
The counter bomb rush.
Sussed out here. They don't have anything left. This is done.
They're funneling.
Done it.
They're funneling in. This is not good. That's game, set, and match. Crème Fresh, despite an early loss here in this game, were able to take it back at the end of it, just holding on to their specials at the right moment, just waiting for Ethereal to waste their own bomb rush. And that's the really interesting thing about the double bomb rush composition here from Majin and Brian, is that you can just counter the zone capture any single chance you get.